Whoopsie, I was on mute there for a second. How's everyone doing today? Give me a 1 in the chat box if you can hear me okay. How's it going? Ken from New York City, first one to be here, first one to post. He was here bright and early. So you know what? 50 bucks to you, Ken, for being the first one here and for being the first one to post. So let's go ahead and send you a quick message. And there you go. Oh, timer's going off. Let me close that off. There we go. All right, awesome. How's it going? Gary, Solomon, Sue, Jill, Rick, Dale, Edward, Kevin, Greg. Good to have all of you on here. Tony, David, John. Awesome. We'll be getting started here in the next couple of minutes or so. And that is not the screen that I want to be showing. There we go. All right, perfect. So we will be starting soon. And hopefully you guys are excited for this as I am to bring it to the market. We've kind of done a soft release of this as part of another product, but we haven't yet released it to the public. You guys will actually be some of the first ones to see it in action. And yeah, I mean, this is gonna really take things to the next level for you guys. So hopefully you are ready for that. How's it going, Jeff? Always good to see you on here. Edward, yes, there will be a replay. So yes, I just double checked. It is recording. All right. Solomon, great name. All right. Jeff Stark, we have a couple of Jeffs in here. Francis, always good to have you on here as well. John Lundy, we have a couple of Johns as well. All right, great to be on here with you guys. And let's go ahead and just jump right in. Let's not waste any time. I always do like to respect your guys' time. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. For those of you that don't know me, all right, I'll go through this real quick to get it out of the way. I'm Joshua Zamora, started in 2010. I went full-time in 2014. So I didn't officially go to 4 years of college, but I did go through 4 years of just figuring this whole thing out when it comes to online marketing. And I was one of the you can call me the poster boy for being a total newbie to internet marketing. I knew absolutely nothing. I didn't know where to buy a domain. I used to think that domains would cost thousands of dollars, and it was just a mind-blowing experience when I learned that you can buy domains for 10 bucks. And since then, I've actually been able to sell over $12 million in sales with my business. So it has, pretty much turned around. And I can tell you right now, if I can figure this out, anyone that's on here can figure it out as well. Because again, I had no clue what internet marketing was. When I first saw the way that I learned about it was watching an infomercial by Anthony Morrison, who's still around now, and I actually got to meet him in person, and I told him this story that his infomercial was what got my attention to internet marketing. He was talking about how at the time Netflix was paying commissions to refer customers to them, Best Buy was paying commissions, and I was like, what? Why will these companies do that? What is this? And that's kind of what led me down the rabbit hole. And lately, I've been focused heavily on AI. I know everyone right now is focused on AI, all right, but we actually released our first AI platform in 2018, which was Create, our content generation platform, all right? So I've been doing AI since 2018, and we're it's moving so fast. It's incredible that now pretty much all of you, I'm sure, are very into AI, and many of us will be heavily dependent on AI in many aspects of our business and our life very soon, I believe. So if you haven't yet embraced it, hopefully you embrace it soon. And what you're going to see today allows you to kind of paint a picture of what is possible and how fast your business can move now with the technology that we have available to us. So specifically, what we're going to see today is a live demo of my new auto blogging app that will write, optimize, and post all of your content for you in any niche. And you're going to see how this really takes AI content and just sets it on absolute steroids, okay? Because all of you, I'm sure at this point, have seen the power of being able to generate AI content and do it quickly for any niche and just have content at your fingertips at any given moment. Okay, especially if you're using Chat GPT, content is no longer an issue. Okay, you can generate it quickly. What's an issue now is knowing what to do with that content, how to take that content and actually put it to work for you. And that's what we're part of what we're going to cover today. All right, and this is going to allow you to get page one rankings without ever even having to log into your sites after our plugin is installed and activated. Okay, so that's where you're going to see how, boom, you're going to be able to now not just take content and read it and be amazed by it, but actually put it to work for you. And our plugin is going to pretty much handle everything for you. Okay, now specifically what AutoBlogger can do is handle all of your done for you content for your sites for any niche and any language using the most powerful AI engine on the planet, while combining it with our automation engine. Okay, and that's where things are really starting to get exciting, where you can start to combine this AI with automation. Okay, because for a couple of years before the whole Chat GPT explosion, people were confusing automation with artificial intelligence. There was a lot of products coming to the market that were claiming to be AI, but at the end of the day, it was just some really good automation, okay, software automation. But now people are starting to see that the differences between AI and automation, and we at our company are able to combine the two, use the AI that's available to us and add the automation that we've also been working on for years, and combine the two together to do some really exciting things. You're also going to see how our plugin will handle all of your optimization and formatting of that content for you, so that you don't have to sit there and do any of that stuff manually, because that does take a lot of time to optimize and add images and all that stuff, format it properly. Our plugin handles all of that for you. It also automatically adds relevant images to your content for you, which are it is coming from a built-in media library of millions of royalty-free images that I pay a lot of money on a yearly basis for, so that not only are you getting royalty-free images, but you're able to commercialize those images without getting penalized. Okay, and that's one big thing when it comes to the royalty-free and media library platforms out there. You want to make sure that you have the right licensing. I know there's a lot of platforms out there being released that promise you millions and millions and millions of images, but you got to read the fine print to make sure that you are able to actually make money with that media. Okay, you're also going to see how you're going to get hands-free posting of your perfectly optimized content on any desired schedule that you like. Okay, you'll be able to literally just set up your schedule and boom, let it run for you hands-free. And you'll never have to write, optimize, or post content manually yourself ever again. Our AI automation does it all for you. And for the most part, you may never even have to log in to ChatGPT ever again either, once you see how our platform works. You'll be able to build and scale your niche site empire in record speed by leveraging our new exclusive technology that's not available anywhere else. You'll be able to rank niche sites in any niche in any language and let our plugin do all the heavy lifting for you. All right, and this also goes hand in hand with your client sites. So if you're working with clients and you're posting content on their sites, you'll be able to put their content generation and posting and all of that on autopilot as well. Okay, because we've simplified the entire process of writing, optimizing, and posting content in 3 simple steps. Okay, step 1 is to download and install our AutoBlogger plugin. This process literally takes you 2 seconds. You simply log into our platform, you download it, you install it, you add your license key, and that's it. Okay, I'm sure many of you on here have installed a plugin before, so that process is pretty simple. Okay. Step number 2, this is where you configure the settings for exactly what content you want, how often you want it, and where your content should be posted. Okay, and this is really where the magic happens. And this also can take you about 2 to 3 minutes to set up. Now, I know I did mention in my email that I would be setting up a site from scratch. Unfortunately, my team kind of didn't read my directions carefully. So I bought 3 or 4 domains, and I told them, look, get these sites set up so that I'm ready for the demo. And set up, they kind of thought I meant to actually set up AutoBlogger and all of that stuff. So the sites that I had planned to set up from scratch, they're already kind of set up, and there's content already been posted. So there was some miscommunication between me and my team, but I'll still be able to set up some new campaigns and show you how all of that works. But there's still brand new sites that I literally bought the domain, I think not even 2 days ago, like a day and a half ago. So these are all brand new sites that you're going to be able to see. Step 3 is to hit start and watch our AI plugin write, optimize, and post all of your content for you 100% automatically. Okay, and this is really gonna probably put you guys, some of you guys are gonna be like, no way, there's no way that that's all happening, automatically. And once you see it, that's when you'll be able to believe it, that AI is possible to be fully automated with some automation when you combine the two, to just set and forget and see that process happening automatically. All right. And the best part about all of this is that going through all those 3 steps above is literally going to take you no more than 5 minutes to complete. It might take me a little bit longer on this demo because I'm actually going to be walking you through each step and explaining things for you. But once you get the hang of it, you're literally going to be able to set up an entire niche site empire within a few days if you really wanted to. And it's literally going to require 0 work on your part. You're literally just going to be telling our software what you'd like it to do for you. All right, you'll never have to set up a niche site, write a post, or post content manually ever again. You'll be able to automate your entire content creation and posting process using our AutoBlogger platform. Okay, and I'm talking about finally being able to use your AI ChatGPT content to dominate your niche, get more traffic, make more profit, and spend more time enjoying your hard-earned money. Because let's face it, content is still king right now. There's no denying that. There are so many platforms popping up on a monthly and yearly basis that everyone is just dying for content. Okay, and the more content that you can put out there, the better it is for you. The more traffic you're going to get, the more money you're going to end up making. And now with, like I said, with the technology that's available to us, being able to do that, it has been a lot simplified when you leverage software as well. Okay. But the big thing is figuring out how to actually monetize your ChatGPT content is a huge pain in the ass, right? All right. If we're truly going to be honest with ourselves, yes, ChatGPT is extremely powerful. Besides the fact that it's a very basic platform, and when it comes to user interface, the output that you get is very powerful. But from there, you really don't know what to do with that content, right? You have great content, but then you have to actually turn it into something to be able to make money from it. So you can turn it into a blog post, turn it into a video, turn it into an ebook or whatever it may be to actually make money. And that is the disconnect where, yeah, it's what's good of having ChatGPT if you're not able to make money with it. Okay. Now, specifically, what AutoBlogger allows you to do is to profit with that content with SEO. Okay, getting that content, posting on your niche site, on your client site, and getting traffic from Google. But at the end of the day, if we're being honest, SEO sucks. Okay, I've been doing SEO for oh man, what 2013 or 14? I was running the SEO department for 2 web design companies here in Miami, and man, those were the days of doing everything manually. Okay, it takes, if you're doing SEO manually, it takes way too much time. It requires too much effort, requires too many resources, and it requires too many damn steps to actually get results. Okay, when you're doing all of this stuff manually, you have to buy a domain, install WordPress, set up the site, write the content, optimize the content, find relevant media for the content, which can also be very expensive. You have to post that content, syndicate that content, and much, much more. I mean, literally, you can have a team of people to do all of this. Okay, that's how much effort it takes, and that ends up being very expensive if you start outsourcing this stuff, or it becomes very time consuming if you're doing it yourself. Okay, but since we are being honest here, the reason that we still do all of this stuff, the reason that we still go through the pain points of SEO is because SEO is still the best and number one way to get free targeted buyer traffic in today's online world. Okay, there is still nothing better than someone going to Google, typing in a keyword, landing on your website, and finding the solution to their problem on your website, and then making a buying decision. Okay, or clicking on an ad, or continuing their search by taking some sort of action on your website. All right, that process there is extremely high converting because that person is looking for an issue, a solution to their problem. They're looking for a product. They're looking for something to help them complete their search or complete what the information that they're looking for. And if it's your website that they're landing on and you're providing them with great content, which you obviously will be because of the AI that we have access to now, if you're able to answer their questions, boom, you will get some sort of reward for that, okay? Because that person will buy something, they will opt into your list, they will do something because that is a very warm lead coming from a search engine landing on your website. All right, there is nothing that can replicate that. There's no amount of paid traffic that you can get that can replicate that process. Someone organically going to a search engine and landing on your website. That process cannot be forced. Okay, you can't pay for it. None of that. So that is why SEO is so powerful and why it converts so much. And if you talk to anyone that pays for traffic, they would kill to get that SEO traffic as well. Okay, because they understand how much better it converts. Okay, and today I do have some great news for you. All right, we have changed ChatGPT content creation forever and made it easier for everyone to get more traffic rankings and make more profit. All right, you will now be able to have all of your ChatGPT content created, optimized, and posted for you at the push of a button. Okay, and now that we kind of got that little bit of an intro out of the way, who's ready to see this powerful AI in action? Give me a 2 in the chat box and we'll go ahead and jump right into it. Perfect. Rob, Andy, David, Solomon, Britt, Tim. Someone's saying, can I go full screen, please? I kind of do it like this so that I can click through every tab, okay? I can probably zoom in a little bit if you can't see too well. Let's see that. Oh, no, that zoomed out. Whoa, no, go back. There you go. That looks a little bit bigger there. All right, so we'll do that. And then now I'm going to kind of jump into the actual demo so you guys can see how it works. So at least when I come back to the slides, they'll be a little bit bigger. All right. Someone has asked a great question. Will it create silos? We'll get to that, okay? So let's do that. Here are now again, if you just joined me, I know in my email I said that I would be setting up a site from scratch, but like I said a few minutes ago, my team kind of jumped the gun and they took me telling them to set up a new site. They thought that I meant to set it up completely. So you'll see that some of these sites are already receiving content from our plugin. So it's not going to be a completely from scratch setup, but I'll show you how you can actually start setting up sites like this. And look at this. This is again, these are all domains that I bought a couple of days ago. So this is keto in the keto niche. This is in the travel niche, and this is in the recipes niche, and this is in the crypto niche. Okay. So let me go ahead and kind of show you how you can come in here and start setting this stuff up. And you'll see these are all look very, very professional sites. Okay. And this is a very basic theme as well, but you'll see how, there's an image there. And this was all done automatically. I haven't done anything. I haven't even logged in. I logged in this morning to check things out. and I saw, oh man, you know, the team actually deployed AutoBlogger already, and it started posting content. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in and show you guys how this works. So this is the cup full of recipes. And for anyone asking, all of these themes that we use, they're always all free ones, because someone always asks me, oh, what's that theme that you're using? And we always use the free theme. So this is the Cortez blog theme. This one here, let's go to the dashboard. I like how that one looks too. This one here is the attractive blog theme. This one here is the impressive blog theme. And this one here, this one has to be the 2021, I think. It looks like the basic 21 theme. Oh no, the lighting store. Thought it was the 2021. So that's the lighting store theme. Okay. So these are all free themes. You don't have to go out there and spend any money on themes, okay, unless you really want to, because these look, you know, like professional actual themes. Okay, so let's go ahead and now come here. AutoBlogger is already installed on this theme, so I'll kind of show you a little bit about that. Here we do have a few projects set up. Now the way that we do it is we set up, you can set up multiple different projects or just one project. I like to set up multiple projects so that I can have multiple categories, because you want to be setting up, well, you don't want to be. If you want to be, because you can do it multiple ways. You can kind of set up a smaller niche site, or you can set up more of a broader niche site and have different categories, and then go more micro within the categories. Okay, so here you can see this is a recipes niche, and we have baking, we have breakfast, we have diet recipes, we have dinner recipes, and we have lunch recipes. Okay, so what you're going to want to do here is first, let's go ahead and create a new category. All right, so we'll go here, categories, and you'll see that the projects match the categories. The reason for that is so that once I go to create a new project, I'm going to select that all of that content gets posted into the correct category, so that I'm building a site the proper way. I'm building different categories. The content is going to be posted into its relevant category, and everything is going to start being built the proper way. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a new category. Let's do toddler snacks, and we'll do toddler snacks. Pattern category none. We'll do add new category. So that one's there, toddler snacks. And then we'll come over here to AutoBlogger. We'll go to projects, and here we'll create a new project. All right, here we'll name it the same thing, toddler snacks. We'll make it an active project. The language, you can select from these languages here. We have these for now, and then over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be pretty much literally any language. All right. English, maximum post total. So you do have the option to set a maximum post. So for each category, I'll do about, let's just do 10 posts for this particular category. Maximum post per day, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at, let's do 2. Let's just do 1 just in case. Let's do 2. And then you can set up your preferred schedule, and you'll see that you'll be able to literally make this look as humanly human, I guess, as possible by setting different schedules. Okay, you can have it be, every other day, or just post every Monday, just post every Friday, so that Google can kind of make it seem, okay, look, this website is posting on a schedule, it looks natural, and all that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put on Fridays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Okay, and then the post time, I'm gonna make it be from 9 a.m. to, let's do about 4 p.m. Okay, and then the creation type, you can do just subject if you want to be a little bit broader and let the AI kind of do its thing, or you can do subject and then provide it with specific topics. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it as subject, and I'm going to put recipes, recipes for quick snacks for toddlers. Okay, so this is literally me telling the AI what I want it to write about. Okay, and then it's going to continue writing for this until this is complete. All right, so until it does the maximum of 10 posts, it's going to write different recipes for snacks for toddlers. And let's just do that so it can not just do quick ones, but also ones that may take a little bit more time. Post type, you can have it publish automatically or save all of them as a draft. So if you're working with a client that wants to approve the content before it goes on their website, you can make sure that they all go as draft. If they're comfortable with you handling their content, you can just publish it. If you're running your own niche sites, obviously you can have it published right away. And here was what someone was asking about. It does do automatic interlinking within your posts as well. And you can do it as well in a way that it will interlink just this project within itself, or it'll interlink among all of your different projects. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just have it interlink within this project as well, and I'm going to do just one link to do so within each one. Since it's just going to be 10 posts, I'm going to have it interlink within just one link within each post. Okay, so that it doesn't get too crazy, because if I set up another project and then I have that one interlink among all projects, I don't want it to get too crazy. Okay, now the reason that you want to be doing this is just think of Wikipedia. Okay, Wikipedia dominates for a ton of different keywords because they have some of the best interlinking system that you'll ever come across. Okay, they interlink pretty much everything to relevant content on another page on their website. Okay, so we're kind of emulating that same system with our interlinking process. Okay, and then we also take that a step further and allow you to link to different outside targets. Okay, so you can link to some authority links, so that again, it's looking natural. It looks like you're not only sharing your own content within itself, but you're willing to link out to other authority sites. Okay, and then here you can go ahead and set the percentage of post in which target links will be added. Okay, so I'll go ahead and set that to about 30% of the posts are going to actually have outbound links. And then you can either manually add links, or we have the ability for you to find authority links. So let's do snacks for toddlers, search. And this is going to pull some links that I can add to my site to link out to other sites. All right, and this is funny enough. I was actually on this person's site a couple of days ago. So we'll add that one. We'll add that one. Snacks for toddlers, that one. And the reason I'm doing snacks for toddlers is because I have one toddler and one gonna be 5-year-old. So I'm always, and I'm the one that does the cooking here, so I'm always looking for different things that I can whip up. All right, there we go. So we'll add, that was about 5 there, all right? And you'll see here how easy it is to add those. And there we go. I can also go a step further and add what the keywords that I actually wanted to interlink. Okay, so we'll do snacks. We'll do healthy snacks there. Oh, there we go. Snacks, healthy snacks. And this one we'll do toddler. We'll do kids here. And we'll do baby here. All right. So now what's going to happen is 30% of the posts. So for this particular project, since I'm doing 10, there's going to be 3 posts inside of this project that are also going to include 3 links from going out to these different sites. Okay, so is that making sense for you guys, that we have, not only are we interlinking our content so that Google is able to properly crawl our site, but we're also linking to some of these authority links so that it looks natural, that we're not only just tooting our own horn, but we're willing to share the love and link out to other people. Perfect. Yeah. Leverage. Someone's asking, when linking out, would that be considered curated content? No, it's not really curated content. You're just, kind of telling Google, hey, look, I'm willing to link to other people, and you're kind of like, sharing the love with other people, and letting, some of your link juice go out to other sites as well as within your site. It just makes things look a lot more natural. Okay. And then here you can attribute the authors that you want to be contributors to this project. Okay, so obviously, if you have a little bit more authors, it kind of looks a little bit more natural depending on how big your site ends up being. And then here I'm going to set this to the toddler snacks category, which is what I set up. Okay, and then I'm going to hit save changes, and the moment that I hit save changes, all of this is going to take effect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit save changes here, and I do see there's a bunch of questions coming in, so don't worry, I will be answering your questions and going through all of that. So I'm going back and forth. If I see a quick question that I can answer, I'll answer that. Someone is saying health niche also there. Yeah, so there is no restriction on niche. Okay, you saw it was just a box, and I wrote what I wanted it to do. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and hit post now. Okay, and then we'll wait to see. It usually takes a few minutes for that first post to go out. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up another one. So someone was asking about the health niche. So I believe I have one here, the keto meal plan here. So let's go ahead and set up one here as well. All right, so let's come back here to AutoBlogger. Oh, let's see what categories the team set up on this one. So set up recipes, just recipes and miscellaneous. Okay, perfect. So let's do lunch. Let's do lunch. And then we'll do add new category. So lunch. So keto meals. We'll go back to AutoBlogger. Someone asked as well if we can put affiliate links in your post. Stay tuned, Delphine. You'll see how you can do that as well. Okay. Projects. All right, let's go ahead and do new project. We'll do lunch ideas. We'll do active English. Let's go ahead and do 15 posts for this project. Let's do one there. For this one, let's do Thursday through Saturday. All right, and I just realized I set that last project for Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it may not post. When I click post now, it may not do it because the schedule. I did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we'll see. We'll come back and see if it did do it. Let's do from 12 a.m. Let's do from 10 a.m. And guys, just so you realize the power of this, like literally I set that project up and that's it. I don't have to do anything else. It's going to go ahead and now do exactly what these other projects have been doing. All right, so I just set up an entirely new category to start posting on this site, and it's going to now start doing it for me. Okay, all of this posting and formatting and optimizing, all of that stuff is happening for me, and I took me a few minutes just to do that. Okay, and now I'm setting up another one. So if you have a network of niche sites that you set up, you can literally go in a day's time and set up an entire series of posts to go out to your sites, or you can just set it to just, you know, go fully, you know, hands-free mode and just set it up once and let it run, you know, as long as you want. What is this the site that I was on? No, it's not the site I was on. I was on the keto one. Where am I? Okay, here we go. So the post time from 8:30 to 6:30. Creation time, we'll do subject, niche, we'll do lunch, keto lunch ideas, keto, or let's do keto lunch ideas and recipes. That's it, guys. That's literally all you have to do. This is all you have to supply for our system to know what you wanted to write about. All right, so keto lunch ideas and recipes. We'll do it publish. We'll enable interlinking again. This time we'll do all projects, and we'll do 2 links per post. Okay, and remember, this is for interlinking within our site. So this is where we're emulating Wikipedia. All right, and then target linking as well. We'll do a little less for this site. We'll do 10% of the posts. We'll find some authority links. Keto lunch ideas. Search. And then we'll do this one here at the top. This one. This one. This one. All right, I think that should be good there. All right, so we have these. So for this one, we'll do keto lunch ideas, and for this one, we'll do delicious. Okay, and then I don't know if I mentioned this previously, but you can add your own custom link as well. So if you add this, click this button here, you can put any URL you want. So if you have another niche site in the same niche, you can link out to your other site. Okay, if you wanted to add an affiliate link here, you can obviously do that. And yeah, you can add any custom link that you want there. All right, but I'll also show you how to monetize your sites a lot better, a lot faster once we're done with this part of the demo, because we do have something else as well for you guys here. We'll attribute this to Robert and Elaine, and then we'll put this in the lunch category, click Save Changes, and there we go. Now I have another project on another site set up. This one went a little bit quicker because now that's the second time that we've done that. I'm going to click Post now for that one. Okay, and then let's do, we have the crypto one here. All right, where are we here? Let's see what categories are on this one. Bitcoin, Ethereum, general investing, trading. Okay. All right, let's see if there's any. All right, someone's asking for the replay. Yes, once we're done with this, we'll have some replays. Ken is asking, are they ADA compliant? Yeah, you can. This is WordPress, so you can add any ADA plugin within seconds. You know, I'm sure there's a bunch of options out there now. Yes, this is a WordPress plugin. Kyle, great question. Is it better to buy an old domain on Flippa? Actually, I bought these domains from our own platform, Domain Authority, which finds domains for us every single day that have links from authority sites built in. So that's where I bought these domains, and I bought them for 10 bucks. And here's a pretty cool story as well. When we first started testing AutoBlogger, I'd say about a year ago, I set it up on some new sites as well, and it was my developer that actually bought the domains and set it up, and he did nothing else, but it ran for months and months and months. And then I asked him, I was, oh, can you send me the logins for that site? Let me see. And I'm trying to find it. And he let them expire. Let me see which domain it is. And I'm like, oh, can you just buy them again? And there, all we did was let them run on AutoBlogger, and unfortunately, he let them expire. And I'm like, I was asking for the logins, and he's like, oh man, I completely let them expire. And then we were like, all right, let's just buy them again. But now, because we let AutoBlogger run, and they had like hundreds upon hundreds of posts on them. I'm trying to find what the actual domain was. We went to go buy it again, and it's now valued at over $600. Okay, and we were like, whoa, I mean, that's insane. I'm trying to find, he sent me the screenshot. One was valued at 600, the other one was valued at like 200. And I'll send you guys the screenshots that he sent me if I can find them. And then we'll jump back into this since someone asked about. Here, let me see. Here it goes. So here's one of the domains. If you guys can see that, it says just under 200 euros for that one. Okay, let me see if I can find the other one. There was one that's over 600 bucks. That one again, just under 200 euros. And let me see, the other one is the 600 one. 678 euros. So Dan, the DIY man, 678 euros for that domain. And we're like, man, that is insane. And literally all we did was activate AutoBlogger for it, and it just took off with how many posts and all that stuff. And that's all we did. And now Namecheap was valuing them as premium domains now because of AutoBlogger. All right, now where is my screen? So a bit of a sidebar there. But yeah, we buy our domains from either direct from Namecheap, or for the most part, we'll go through Domain Authority, which is our own platform that has a bunch of aged domains in it. All right. Perfect. Arthur's asking, do I need a different website for all categories? No. So I'm doing one website, different categories. Okay. Or I mean, if you want, if you want to set up different microsites, then yeah, you can just buy one domain for one keyword, one microsite, and just run it all on there. If you want to kind of build a bigger site, then yeah, you buy a more generalized domain, and then you break up the site in different categories, and then you go micro with the categories. All right, so what was I doing here? So this is guide to Maui. So this is in the travel niche. So we'll go ahead and set one up here. Let's see what the team did here. Let's go media, and we'll do this one a little bit faster so you guys can see. So activities, culture, vacations. Perfect. So here, let's do food. Doesn't seem like the food isn't being covered in this site, which the food in Maui was amazing when we were there. So we'll go ahead and do food. And then we'll go back to here to AutoBlogger, projects. And then we'll do food in Maui. We'll do 10 posts in this category. Maximum posts per day, we'll do 2. We'll leave them Monday through Sunday. We'll set up from, let's do 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Creation type. Let's do subjects and topics. So subject, food. Let's do popular food to eat in Maui. And then we'll do restaurants in Maui. popular dishes in Maui, traditional food in Maui, breakfast options in Maui. All right, we'll do dinner options in Maui, and we'll do recipes. No, we'll just leave it like that. Okay, we'll do publish, the interlinking enabled. We'll do all projects, number of links. We won't do any target linking for this one. We'll do that one, those two. We'll put it in the food category, click save changes. Boom, and that's it. All right. That's how fast these things can start going. Okay. When you're setting up niche sites, man, I remember when I used to have to do, work from like 8 p.m. at night to 3 in the morning, writing content, posting content. That was just for one blog post for one site. Okay. And now I literally set up 3 different categories, 3 different sites. There's going to be, I think I did 15 for the first one, 10 for the second one, 15 for the third one. So there's going to be 40 different pieces of content posted for me over the next month and a half or so, okay? Because I did between 1 and 2 posts per day. So within the next 30 to 40 days, there's going to be hands-free content posted across 3 different sites for me, totally hands-free, without me having to do anything else, okay? And the best part is that, look, I mean, it looks like someone went in here and posted this for me, okay? Look at that. It's broken up into, look at this. It has a great title. I didn't even have to write this title. It has a great image. It has 8 header tags. It's broken up into different paragraphs. Okay. I mean, look at, and then it gives actual different ingredients that you'll need. Okay. I mean, another image here at the bottom, it tags it for you. Okay. I mean, this looks like something someone would have had to done manually. All right. And then there's another post here, and we could read some of this too. Looking for a healthy and delicious lunch ideas that won't leave you feeling guilty? Look no further than these indulgent yet nutritious options. All right. And then here it starts to list them out. Has another image there. Boom. I mean, this is content being posted for me without me having to do anything but what you just saw me do. Okay. And look how awesome this looks. These images here, must visit destinations in Maui, a traveler's guide. Okay. Must visit beaches in Maui. Boom. One of the, and look, here goes an interlink that links out to Wiki Travel. Okay. Best hiking trails, cultural attractions. Okay. Authentic food experience, off the beaten path adventures. So some of the things that people really want to know about when they go to a new place. All right, these are the kind of things that me and my wife look into when we're gonna go to a different place, where to go, what to eat, different things to do. Okay, so are you guys seeing the power of this, of how you can now take the content that this AI is running for you and take it to the next step? Kyle is asking, is it better to go micro niche, car insurance blog or car insurance in Fort Lauderdale? Yeah, I mean, it really all depends. They both work. Okay, some people will tell you to go more authoritative. Some people will tell you to go more niche. Okay, it just all depends on what you want to do. They both work well. Okay, it's just, again, it depends. It depends if it's really a micro niche, then yeah, just build one site for one keyword and build it out. Especially, because the micro sites will usually have less content, less pages. It'll be quicker. And yeah, I mean, there really is no right or wrong if you want to do micro or more authoritative niche. All right. Andy is asking, what is your other tool? It's called Domain Authority. I'll talk about it here shortly. Rick is asking, will this work with SEO plugins? Yes. So we do have the SEO plugins added into here as well, all-in-one SEO. Awesome. Yeah. So a bunch of you are saying this is awesome. Perfect. Now, how do you add affiliate links to these sites? Perfect. Now, that is obviously the next, if not the most important part, is how to actually monetize these sites. Now, we've built a plugin that allows you to do that automatically as well. Okay. So we have, you guys will see, I have my Activate plugin activated here. Now, this allows you to quickly and easily deploy your ads to your different sites pretty easily. So you can do links. So if you want, someone was asking about linking to your different links. So we'll do recipes as an example. Keywords. So we'll do recipes. This recipe, okay, as an example. And then here's where you would put your affiliate link, .com. And then the maximum number of affiliate links that you want to put within each post, you do one. You can prevent duplicate links, so you're not adding multiple links. A keyword won't be linked multiple times within one post, so it doesn't get annoying. You can have this deployed to posts. And then you can choose the categories that you want. So since this is recipes, as an example, let's just do dinner recipes, and then we'll do dinner. So what I'm doing here is I'm setting up for Activate to turn anytime the keyword recipes is mentioned, or this recipe or dinner is mentioned, it's going to turn it into a clickable link that links to my affiliate link. Okay. And then here I'm going to make sure that it just deploys this campaign to just the dinner category. And then you can monetize each category accordingly so that you're not trying, so that your ads are relevant to the content as well, especially if you are going more of an authoritative site. Then you do want to make sure that your monetization is honing in on the content as well, so that everything is very, very relevant. And you can add them to specific pages as well if you go start wanting to monetize through your pages as well. So I'm going to click Save Changes. And now this pretty much ad has been added to the dinner category. And anytime these keywords are mentioned, it's going to automatically hyperlink to my affiliate link. Now as well, you can create an actual ad. So if we click Add New, you can come in here and create a banner ad or a pop-up ad. You can have it be an image ad if you are using an affiliate program that provides you with an image. And let's go ahead and see if I can find one real quick on clickbank.com. Let me log in. Let me go to offers. Where are the offers? Affiliate marketplace. We'll do recipes. 200 delicious smoothie recipes. Look, here goes a keto one. All right, boom, look right there. Right from the top, there's an image that I can use. Okay, let me see if there's actual affiliate page. All right, that one doesn't have an actual affiliate page, but I can just use this landing page to make an ad. Okay, so I can't, doesn't seem like they let me right click. Seems like they disabled right click on this page, probably for that reason. But since I'm an affiliate, let me go ahead and take this, save it. Save. Let me go back to that site. I'm gonna upload that image now. And let me grab my affiliate link. Is it, yeah, this one here. Keto. Name. There you go. Copy. Select image. Add URL. So here is where I put my affiliate link. And then here you can also animate it so it can come in, back in down, back in left, back in right, back in up. You can bounce in. I'll go ahead and just put bounce in. And then you can have attention animation as well, so that every once in a while it will bounce. So I'll do like every 10 seconds or so, it'll just kind of animate so it doesn't annoy people too much. And then you can have it do an exit animation as well. You can position it in the bottom or the top or in a random place. Okay. And you can have it be sticky as well. Banner height, you can set this to whatever it is that you want. And then you can have it start on a specific day. So if you're working with someone that's paying to advertise on your site, you can start it and stop it on a specific time, a specific day and specific time. And you can also provide a specific number of clicks. So if you want to stop this ad, if you're kind of testing different ads, you do 200 daily clicks. If you want to just stop showing it after 20 clicks a day, you can do that. You can also do it by impressions, save changes. And now this ad is going to be deployed to this. Oh, I forgot to name it. Let's do ClickBank. Now, obviously, I'm going quick with this one. Oh, let's do it active. This image might be a little bit big, but we'll see how that ends up looking. Okay, let me go ahead and now come to this site and see how it looks. Let me refresh. All right, it should be, did I not display? Oh, I probably didn't display this ad. Let me go ahead and just add it manually here. Let me see if all right, let me go here to widgets. There you go. Let me go ahead and add custom HTML. Paste that there. Update. Let me go here. And now you can see, boom, you saw the animation right away. All right, so right there, within a few minutes, I have now been able to add an ad to this, and you saw that it did some animation as well as soon as it showed up. So within a few minutes, now not only do I have content being posted, I have the ads showing up here, but not just that, you can have ads show within the content, on the side, on the top, be sticky. Let me show you this one here that I think has full ads on it everywhere. Or it did. Yeah, this was it. Oh, it was probably deactivated. Let me see. Come here. Oh, yep, I gotta add the license key to this one. All right, give me 1 second. Let me. All right, now let me see if the ads got removed. Oh no, there we go. All right, now there you can see this one here now has ads in the top, on the side, within the content, and I did all of this as well. You can set this up like this where not only is it show up like this, but it's highlighted. All right, and you'll see that this one continues to have animation, but it looks like you know, an ad that like a big site. And then look, that one here is switched to a different ad, so you can have rotating ads as well. You'll see how it rotated right there within, you know, within a few seconds. You can have all of your ads showing up automatically on your sites as well, and all of that is done with Activate. All right, and you saw how quick and easy it was to set that up on this side. Okay, I already have set one up, and then the other ones you can do the same thing with here. All right, you can have it you know, show up on the top, on the bottom, within the ads, and you can do so many different things, and then you can group them as well. Okay, so that you can have, again, multiple ads showing up in different places, just like the one you saw, and then you can see you can have them rotate like the one you just saw there. And then as well, we have a built-in ad editor. So if for some reason the offer that you're promoting doesn't happen to have a banner, you can come in here and create a banner yourself using the built-in banner creator as well. You can start from an image and edit the image. So that image that I downloaded from that ClickBank site, I can upload it here and edit it, and then, you know, make changes to it, add my own call to actions, all that stuff. Or you can just edit some of these built-in ones as well. All right. And here you could start from a blank slate as well if you wanted to. If you have that graphical, you know, ability to start from scratch, you can do so. Okay, I don't have that ability, so I usually work off templates, or I use ads that are provided for me from vendors. Okay, but that is how you would monetize your sites as well. So now you have the content set up, and you have all of your ads being able to be deployed for you, you know, within a matter of minutes. Okay. Sue is asking, is this ad software available to purchase? Give me 1 second. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. So yes, AdSense. Someone's asking about AdSense as well. Yes, you can add your AdSense code to our platform as well. Okay. Someone's asking, do I need to add? Do I need to buy a different plugin for each site? Let's go ahead and jump into that now. Okay. So now that I showed you how quick it is to come in here and set up. I set up literally, like I said, 3 different campaigns within a matter of minutes. Not just that, I also showed you how you can monetize that those sites as well. All right, so now obviously you guys, some of you are already posting how awesome this is, and yeah, I mean, we are blown away by what we've created as well, because now it is so much quicker, faster, easier to not only set up all of your content on your sites, but also monetize that content. We've created the first and best artificially intelligent auto blogging system to ever hit JVZoo. This is real artificial intelligence combined with the power of niche site marketing. And now let's kind of jump into what everyone's wondering. Okay, how much is it to be able to supercharge your niche site empire with AutoBlogger? All right. So what you're gonna get in this special deal that we are offering right now for the initial kind of private / public opening that we are having for AutoBlogger is you're gonna get full access to our AutoBlogger Agency license. Okay, and this is gonna include everything that you just saw. So the done for you content for your sites for any niche and any language using the most powerful AI engine on the planet. You're going to get total hands-free optimization and formatting of that content for you, automatically adds relevant images to your content with the built-in library of millions of royalty-free images. You're going to get hands-free posting of your perfectly optimized content on any desired schedule that you'd like. And you can literally set and forget it. Like you saw, those, you know, what, 40 posts that I just scheduled to go out for me are going to happen without me having to touch it. Not to mention the other ones that my team accidentally set up for me. All right, so all these other categories that are set up already, all these other projects that have already gotten content to them. Excuse me. Sorry, my voice is giving out early today. All right. Oh, look, this one already has 1 post in it, so we can go ahead and go take a look at what it posted for us. since I did click post now, so it did take care of that. So here it is, toddler snacks, the best gluten-free, dairy-free toddler snack recipes. Wow, that is a great title there. The best gluten-free, dairy-free toddler snack recipe. So this covers a multitude of different niches there. Not only gluten-free, not only dairy-free, but also a toddler snack. So this is going to capture a ton of different keywords there. And let's go ahead and read some of this. Toddlers are notoriously picky eaters and can be difficult to please when it comes to food. Anyone that's on toddler can understand that. However, incorporating healthy snacks into their diet is essential for their growth and development. If your child has a gluten-free or dairy allergy, finding a tasty and nutritious snacks can be even more challenging. So let's go ahead and see a few of the ones that it recommended. So apple slices and peanut butter. This simple yet satisfying snack is perfect for little ones who love peanut butter. Simply slice up an apple and spread it on some organic peanut butter for a protein-packed treat. Banana bites, mash up a ripe banana and form some balls. Freeze them within a few minutes before serving as a fresh frozen treat. I've done this before and it does work. I also saw a recent recipe where they mashed it and put some yogurt on it and then froze it, and that was amazing. Homemade rice cakes, roasted chickpeas, fruit salad popsicles. I've made this as well. And I actually just ordered some new popsicle molds this morning, actually. So there you go. Boom. Within, what was it, like maybe 10-15 minutes ago, we set this up and already the first post has gone out. And again, not only did it optimize for me, it wrote it for me, it formatted it for me, and it even tagged it for me with the tags there. Okay. So let's go back here. So what you're going to get specifically, you're going to get access to AutoBlogger Agency. You're also going to get on this call our unlimited sites license. Okay, so someone was asking, do I need to buy a different one for each site? No, for being on this call, you're going to get our unlimited sites license. This is a $997 per year value. Okay, this is going to allow you to have zero limits on how much you can make from your sites. You will never have to buy another license like how our competitors do. And the reason that who was it that asked this? Arthur asked this is because most plugins that work like this or do very valuable things for your sites like this, they make you buy a different license for each site, or they sell a license key that only works for a certain number of sites, and for good reason. Okay, the plugin business is a very resource intensive business. Okay, and there's a lot that goes on in the background to keep a plugin up and running, especially when we have hundreds of people installing our plugin on their sites. The plugin interacts different with multiple different sites. Okay, so it takes a lot of resources to keep a plugin like this running, which is why most plugin developers sell on a website license basis. But for those of you that are on here, you're getting our unlimited sites license. This is a $997 per year value. You're going to unlock unlimited content creation, unlimited posting, and unlimited scheduling for all of your sites as well. Now, this option alone is going to allow you to really take things to the next level. Because with our regular license, you would get access to a certain amount of creation, a certain amount of publishing, and a certain amount of publishing and posting. Okay. However, with this option, you are going to be getting unlimited content creation, unlimited posting, unlimited optimization, all of that, and even our set and forget scheduling feature, which literally allows you to run AutoBlogger 24/7, 365 without you ever having to touch it ever again. So literally you'll be able to log in, and within a day's time, you can schedule content to be posted for as long as you like. Okay, I can literally set it to just continue posting. Okay, for those two projects that I set up, I did 10 to 15 posts for that project, but I could literally have put 200, okay, and just forgotten about it, and then have it post for the next, what is that? If it did 10 posts a month for me, for the next 20 months, I could just have it posting content for me without me having to even think about it. Okay. And you're getting that as part of this as well. Okay. Another huge bonus that you're getting is unlimited feature updates. Now, many of you know that I'm constantly improving my platforms. I'm constantly releasing new features. I'm constantly staying on top of them, making sure that they are up to date. And especially when it comes to plugins, there's a lot of changes that always need to be made. Again, plugins interact differently with everyone's different sites. You're getting unlimited feature updates for free as a huge bonus as part of this. Now, many of you who have purchased plugins before, you'll see that for the most part, they'll include only about 6 months worth of support for the plugin, or a year's worth of support for the plugin. And then if you want to get anything above that, you usually have to pay more. And again, the reason for that is because plugins are, they're a tough pill to swallow for developers, because there's so many conflicts that come up with different sites, different things, and there's always different changes that need to be made. But you're getting unlimited feature updates for free, and all of the updates that we ever make, you're going to get them for free. We will never charge you to make changes or any of that stuff like many of our competitors do. Okay. So you're getting unlimited feature updates forever. And again, this is truly unheard of in the premium plugin space, okay? Because many of our competitors, like I said, put a cap on the amount of time you get free updates. And some of them even put a cap on how long you have access to support, which is insane. Okay, not only do they put a cap on actually getting updates, but even just simply getting support, they put a cap on that. Okay, another huge bonus as well is that you're getting our resellers license. Okay, now we could have sold this as a complete separate upgrade on its own. All right, because this is going to allow you to also have zero limits if you decide that you'd like to flip one of your sites for a big payday. Now, I showed you guys how valuable those 3 testing domains got after about a year of just having AutoBlogger post on it. One of them was just about 600 euros. The other one just under the other 2 were just under 200 euros. That was just from letting AutoBlogger run and do its thing and build it up as an authority site. We did nothing else. They were literally just tester sites. Okay. And on its own now, a year later, Namecheap says, no, these aren't worth 10 bucks anymore. They're worth hundreds of dollars. Okay. So if you guys do decide to flip some of your sites, you will be able to transfer the license key to the new owner and have none of the content interrupted, and just it'll continue to work, and we'll be able to still continue to push updates automatically to that site when the new owner owns it. Okay. Because the last thing that you want to do is flip a site and then tell the person, hey, look, that content plugin that we have installed, you kind of have to go buy your own license. This is how much it costs, and if you don't buy it, then all the content is going to stop. That is a big no-no. You don't want to do that, especially for a site that's growing, a site that's established authority already with Google. The last thing you want to do is deactivate the content, deactivate the advertising, all of that stuff, because that is what makes the site valuable. Okay, that is why Namecheap is saying that those sites are now worth hundreds of dollars, because it was built up. It had authority now. Okay, so with our resellers license, you do not have to worry about that being an issue. You can freely sell your sites for a huge profit, and know that you can keep its value by ensuring that AutoBlogger goes along with the sale. Okay, this is a huge bonus, $497 per year value. You're also going to be unlocking our white label rights. For those of you that are on here, you're going to get our white label rights so that you can put your branding or your client's branding on our premium WordPress plugin, so that you can keep the secret power of AutoBlogger to yourself and keep your competitors guessing. Okay. Now, I can't stress how valuable this is, especially if you start to really take things to the next level, and you start to rank a bunch of your sites. There are always going to be your competitors that see you ranking, and they're going to be like, man, how is this guy ranking? They're going to go on your site, they're going to try to figure out what you're using, and they're going to try to replicate what you're doing. And if you have the regular AutoBlogger version installed, they'll be able to see that. Okay. However, if you install a white label version and call it, John Doe WordPress plugin, they'll be like, man, what is this John Doe WordPress plugin? And they won't be able to figure it out, because you can just say, hey, no, this is my own custom WordPress plugin. Okay. Same with your clients. Anytime you're working with clients, for the most part, they want to try and always minimize costs. So they'll try to figure out what you're doing, bring it in house, cut you out. But with our white label options, that will never be an issue. Okay, and it works very, very simple. Okay, our white label features allows you to confidently create your own version of AutoBlogger in a matter of minutes, in a matter of seconds, without ever exposing what you're using. Okay, and all you have to do is first, you'll be able to add your company name, your domain, and your custom description to our premium plugin, so that even when installing the plugin on your client sites, they will not be able to know that you're using AutoBlogger. Okay, point number two is that you'll be able to have your welcome video, okay, which is optional, and your welcome text show up after the plugin is installed, so there's zero trace of AutoBlogger. Okay, so here, when AutoBlogger is installed, you'll be able to have your own video show up right here and your own text show up here, so that they'll never be able to know that you are using AutoBlogger. Okay. Um, and lastly, you'll also be able to enable automatic updates, so that every time we update our plugin, the updates get automatically pushed to all the sites that you have it installed, even if it has your branding on it. Okay, and we can't stress how powerful this is. That it's, you'll have your own white label version, but still get the updates when we push them. Okay, and again, when it comes to plugins, for the most part, there are always regular updates that need to go out, especially anytime WordPress itself updates. If it breaks anything on our end, we have to get on it right away and push an update. And if there is an option for you to enable automatic updates. Once you do that, boom, all of the updates get sent to the sites that you have it installed on. Okay. And you also, someone was asking, do we have to buy Activate as well? You're going to get access to Activate as well, so that you can automate your monetization as well. All right. And Activate is our 3-step WordPress plugin that turns all your sites into profit-pulling machines by quickly and easily deploying high converting offers in under 60 seconds. Okay. All right. We've literally created a plugin that allows you to quickly and easily monetize all of your sites. All right. This is the best, fastest, and easiest way to monetize your sites using the power of automated banner ads. You saw how quickly it was for me to go to that landing page, grab this, add it to the site, and boom, within a few seconds, I had to add an active ad on my site. Okay, and you saw this one, how there's multiple ads, and this took a few more minutes to set all these up, but once you do that, your ads are automatically monetized using the power of Activate. Okay, and all of that, everything is tracked as well. I didn't even show you guys, but everything is tracked: the clicks, the conversions, all of that stuff, where the clicks are coming from. All of that stuff is tracked for you as well, so that if you are selling traffic on your sites, you can report to your customers all those stats as well. Okay, so this is easily the most complete bundle ever when it comes to building or running an entire niche site empire, or even running your client sites. If you're running an SEO department in your agency, this is easily one of the most complete bundle deals ever. You're getting content done for you, you're getting posting done for you, you're getting optimization done for you, you're getting images done for you, you're getting your your monetization done for you. Everything when it comes to running a niche site empire is absolutely done for you, not only with AI, but with automation combined to do all of that for you. So let's quickly recap one more time everything that you're getting. You're getting AutoBlogger Agency level. This is a $47 value. You're getting the AutoBlogger Unlimited version, which is unheard of in the premium plugin space. This is a $188 per year value. This gives you unlimited sites, unlimited content, unlimited optimizing, unlimited posting. You're getting all updates included for free. This is easily a $99 per year value, which is what a lot of the premium plugin products charge just for updates. Okay, you're getting reseller rights with automated updates as well. This allows you to flip your sites and keep 100% of the profit while still keeping the value of the site there by telling the customer, hey, look, this license is going to transfer over to the site with the sale. And this is a $997 value. You're getting AutoBlogger white label as well, so that you can create your own versions within seconds. And the white label version also comes with automated updates as well. and you're getting the Activate monetization plugin, so you can monetize the sites. This is a $97 value. So this is a total value of $1,625 in total value. All right. So if we charged $497 per year, that'd be an amazing deal, especially with everything that you're getting and the unlimited license and all of that. And even the unlimited updates as well. $497 per year would be an amazing deal. Okay. But today you're gonna get access to everything, plus unlimited license, plus resellers license, plus white label license, plus the unlimited updates, plus Activate for just $297 per year. Okay. But before I post the link, I do have something special for everyone that's on here live. I always do want to give an additional discount for everyone that's on here live. So there's a live attendee exclusive discount so that you can use the coupon code live discount for an extra $50 off. And actually, hold on, I think this is a typo here. It's actually $70 off. Let's see, this actually, yeah, sorry, this is 70. So you guys are getting an extra $70 off. Okay. And there's only one downside, okay? Because again, this is an insane deal that you can get this for just $227, okay, with this discount. The one downside is that the price is going to go up by $10 automatically every 20 sales. Now, if you guys were on my last webinar, we sold out of this 3 times on the webinar, so I may have to increase this one more time. So if you want the link for this, let me know in the chat box right now so that I can start counting and see if I do have. There's a good chance that I may have to increase this because we did sell out really fast last time, and I do want to make sure that you guys get in there while we're on here live. Okay, so it definitely seems like, okay, there's a bunch of you posting. There's at least let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24. Oh, okay, no, there's 25 26 27 28 29. All right, there's more than let me edit this real quick. Give me 1 second, and I'll edit this. Should have done this before. I should have known that this was gonna happen again. Give me 1 second before I post the link, or let me post the link now. The link is, and then I'll be editing it here in the background. All right. Grab your account right here, right now. This exclusive discount, you're getting an amazing deal. Launchspecial.com/AB. That's going to take you directly to checkout with the coupon code already applied. All right. While you guys, there's like at least 39 of you that I counted that are already waiting for the link. I just posted it. While you're doing that, I'm going to hopefully change this real quick before we sell out. So I'm going to change this. Make sure you guys jump in there. I'm going to change it to, let's do, oh no, it was like about 39. So let's do 50 for now. All right. So guys, go to the link right now. I set it to 50 because there was a 39 of you, and that's when I stopped counting. So some of you say, please send me the link. Someone is asking, is it just for WordPress sites? Yes, so this is a WordPress plugin. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link one more time. These spots will go fast. The coupon code should be automatically applied. Let me go ahead and make sure before, just to make sure. All right, boom. Yeah, there you go. You see the live discount code automatically applied. It moves it to 227. Okay, and if I remove the coupon, It goes back to 297. Okay, so that link that I posted takes you directly to checkout with the coupon code installed. Okay, and the first 50 people will be getting it at 227, and after that, it does start to go up by 10 bucks. So with the discount, it'll be 237, and then the following 20 people will get it for 247, then 257, and 267. So make sure you jump in there right now to get access to it. Let me answer some questions here. Oh, some of you already got it. Let me know when you got it as well. Michael Young, David, bunch of you already got it. Okay. All right. Boom. Nat, Oker, Jeffrey. Two Jeffreys got it. Orlando. Awesome. So it looks like 10 spots are already gone right away. All right. So make sure you get in there. Last time we sold out, I think, within the first like 9 minutes or so. So make sure you get in there. Trent, Delphine, Carl. Perfect. Another 3 spots gone. Dick is in. Rob is in. Perfect. So they're going fast, guys. Make sure you get in there. David was ready to buy, so I sent you the link. Awesome. Kevin is in. Perfect. So right there, I think there's about 16 spots that are gone right away. All right. Good thing I increased it before last time. I think within the first like 2 minutes, I think the first 20 spots were gone, and then within the first like 10 minutes, the following 20 spots were gone. So last time I was a little bit slow on increasing that, but this time it wasn't going to happen. Arthur is in. Perfect. And let me scroll up now and see if there's any. Oh, great question, Nat. Wait, let me see. Let me come here. So if you haven't jumped in, so it looks like the first 20 spots are gone. Greg is in. Oh no, Greg is saying that PayPal is slow, but I'm sure you will be getting in soon. Greg is in. Dale is in. So it looks like the first 20 spots are gone. And let's see. If you still haven't jumped in, I believe I have an extra little bonus in here for you guys as well. So who wants to see some more? Got the wrong logo here. Okay. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit better for those of you. So the first 20 spots look like they're gone. So for those of you that still haven't jumped in, let's make this a little sweeter. This is a webinar exclusive deal only. You're gonna get access to SynLab Agency. Okay, now what is SynLab? SynLab is my powerful web app that gets you fast page one rankings that stick via the power of quality and fully automatic social syndication. Okay, to 25 different authority sites. So we're covering the second half of the SEO process and automating that for you as well. So this is a $297 value. And what SynLab does is pretty much going to take all of the content that's posted by AutoBlogger and syndicate it to SynLab as well. So now not only are you getting your content created, optimized, formatted, published, images added, monetization included, but you're also going to have the syndication part done for you as well. But we're going to take it a step further. We're also going to include my automated booster plugin, which this really sets your syndication to full autopilot. Okay, it will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week without you having to lift a finger. Okay, now how this works is that once you install the booster plugin, it's going to connect to your SynLab account, and anytime a new post is published on your site, it's going to automatically send it to your SynLab account to be syndicated. So now you're getting content written, posted, and syndicated. Written, posted, and syndicated. So every single aspect of the SEO process is going to be automated for you. Okay, and you're going to get that as a bonus. While you're on here, this is an extremely valuable bonus because it completes the full SEO process. Okay, it adds that high quality syndication to your arsenal. So if you haven't jumped in, jump in. Praveen is saying any credits we need to purchase? No, the AutoBlogger and none of this is. There's no credits when it comes to this. Okay, so you're getting unlimited access to AutoBlogger, as I mentioned, that's a big bonus that we are adding. You're getting unlimited everything. Okay, Okert is in. Oh, great question, Rob. Okay. Rob is saying, can we include that plugin when we sell the site? You know what? Let's do that. Let me add a new slide here. Everyone can say thank you to Rob. We'll do reseller rights included as well. So that if you do sell the site with SynLab installed, it will go along with that sale as well. We won't deactivate the license. And you know what? We'll do it for Activate as well. Okay. So that if you do want to flip the site with all 3 plugins installed, Activate reseller rights will be included as well. So it does look like about 25 of the spots are gone now too. So half the spots are gone, guys. So make sure that you do get in there. Kevin is saying, or Rob, I think Rob is. Oh yeah, someone's saying thanks, Rob. Will this work for local business marketing? Yes, absolutely. AI can write for just about anything right now. Okay, so yes, it will work. Oh man, Gary is saying price is up to 237. Holy crap! So I guess all 50 spots are gone. Ah, okay. Give me 1 second, Gary. Let me edit this. Holy man, that was fast. I guess I miscounted, or some of you have got it and haven't posted that you got it. So let me go ahead and hold 1 second, guys. Let's do another 20 spots. If you're trying to get in, hold on. All right, Gary, there you go. Steven got in. Sandy got in. Awesome. All right. All right, should be good there. Gary, you can go ahead and try again. Dolphine, can I put this on an existing blog? Absolutely. Yes. Perfect. Gary is good to go. He's in. Oh, awesome. Chad is saying I just paid the 237, but it was worth the extra 10 bucks. I appreciate that, Chad. You know what? For that, Chad, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 50 bucks prize. Most people would have told me to send them back the 10 bucks, but for you saying that it was well worth the 10 bucks, you won actually 50 bucks. So I'm gonna send you. I appreciate that. Email me 50 bucks prize to you. I just sent you a message, Chad. Thank you for that. Awesome, Rick. So a few of you paid the 237. Awesome. You know what? Since there's a few of you that paid 237, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something extra special for you guys. It's back down to 227 for the next few people, but there seems like a few of you did pay the 237, so I do appreciate that. Someone did ask a question, so I'm gonna make it a little bit sweeter since you did pay that extra 10 bucks. Let me go ahead and make sure that let me increase this a little bit more as well. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do, I did mention that I bought these 3 domains from Done For You Authority. Okay, and Done For You Authority is extremely powerful because it gives you high authority domains on a silver platter, honestly. Okay, and you're gonna pay the same amount that you would for a new domain. So why not just buy an existing domain with built-in authority? Okay, so here what you can do is what Done For You Authority is that on a daily basis, it is always scouring the internet looking for new domains, not new domains, old expired domains that have links from authority sites. So you can see this one here has a link from Yellow Pages. Okay. So if I click to reveal this domain, it's first checking if it's still available. But what's going to happen is it's going to show me that domain is going to give me the stats. and I'll be able to choose whether I want to buy it or not. So it looks like that domain is no longer available. So let me go ahead and just refresh this. But what you can do is you can get very specific on what you want. Okay, you can put the niche, you can put the domain stats that you want. So you can see I was literally searching for this a couple of days ago. The filters that I was using was for the keto niche, but you can search for anything that you want, and what you put here will be included in the actual domain. So someone was asking about local terms. So if I want to find local marketing domains, I'll go ahead and put Miami there, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit apply. So all of these domains here have the name, the word Miami in it. Okay, so if I click this domain, you can see one Stavenu Bistro Miami looks like it was probably a restaurant that was here, a bistro restaurant that was here in Miami. But here you can also filter by the trust flow. So the higher trust flow domains, the Moz rank, the Moz domain age, you can customize this based on how you like to find domains. And we have a report in here that kind of breaks all of this down so you understand what these metrics mean. But look, this one here is on meetup.com, one of the bigger. Oh, look, that domain is no longer available. But you can get an idea that you can find domains that have really good backlinks. Okay, this one's from Yellow Pages. Okay, let's see what this one. And you can also specifically search for domains that do have backlinks from specific sites. So if you want a domain that has a backlink from CNN, or a backlink from Wikipedia, or a backlink from Yellow Pages, or a backlink from whatever it may be, you can come in here and search by that. Okay, so you can filter that out. So here, found on, you can see here, you can put found on YouTube as an example. Okay, so if someone created, let me go ahead and delete this and just find all the domains that have backlinks from YouTube. Now, why would you want that? Let me see. It says no domains available, but there you go. The reason for that is because, all right, I see that there's something going on here. There we go. So it's YouTube. So all of these here have links from YouTube. 456 domains that have a backlink from YouTube. Okay. And why would you want a backlink from YouTube? Because there's a good chance that you can find a domain that has a bunch of videos getting views with a link in their description, and you can pick up that domain. Okay. So this is just another bonus that I'm going to throw in for you guys. This is where I bought literally these 3 domains, the Cup Full of Recipes, and you can see Cup Full of Recipes. That is a great brandable domain too. Guide to Maui as well. Okay, guide to Maui.net. All of these authority domains that you can buy. So you're going to get that as an additional bonus. Perfect. Miles is in. Miles was in at 237. Andy, he's like, yes, 237. Perfect. So make sure that you get in there, guys. Another bonus. Let me put a slide for that as well, so that I don't forget, because these are all additional bonuses that were not planned. So I'm going to have to let my team know. Done for you authority. Okay. And done for you authority does work on a credit basis. So that one does need credits. So here's what I'll do. You know what? Let's do unlimited. Let's do that. All right. Some of you paid 237. So now you're getting an insane amount of value. It doesn't even nowhere near $97 value, is way higher than that. So you're going to get unlimited access to Done For You Authority to be able to find domains that have built-in authority, backlinks, and all of that for your use of AutoBlogger. Okay. Kyle is asking, so it's better to buy authority type sites than brand new domain? Yes. Okay, absolutely. It is always better to buy an age domain because it has built-in authority, just like the example that I mentioned. In 1 year, we bought 3 test domains last year to test AutoBlogger on, and my developer let them expire. But just from what AutoBlogger posted on there for us, I think each site, and the most expensive one, which was just under 600 euros, that one ended up having, I think, just under 1,000 posts on it. Okay. And just from that, the value, Namecheap changed the value from not just 10 bucks, from over 600 bucks, okay, that it is now worth. Because number one, we used an age domain and we built it back up. So the value and the authority is still built into those domains instead of starting from scratch, okay? So yes, absolutely. And you're paying the same thing. Again, you can buy these expired domains for the same thing, same price. Carl saying, "Oh, I should have waited for 237." No, it's not just everyone. Everyone that got it is getting this bonus as well. Okay. I wanted to sweeten the deal because many people did get in at 237. Okay. So everyone is getting that. William, uh, you're getting AutoBlogger. Yes. All right. Carl saying thank you for all the awesome bonuses. You're welcome. Thank you guys for showing up on here on here live. Excuse me. I don't know why my voice is giving out so quick today. I wasn't screaming or anything yesterday. Gary is saying I'm in. Not even sure how much I paid. Awesome, Gary. Next time, let me know and I'll put it up to like 5 grand or something. Arthur is saying, please re-explain the SynLab again. Is everyone getting it? Yes. So everyone that's on here is gonna get SynLab. This is pretty pretty much the second part of the equation when it comes to ranking. So when it comes to building a niche site and getting a rank, there's different steps that you have to take. Obviously, the content, the domain that you use obviously plays a role. The content, the images, the formatting, all of that stuff. But then you also have to make sure you're syndicating that content, pretty much sharing that content on different social media networks, so that it looks natural that not only to Google, but to the social sites, that the site is growing, the site is being shared, all of that stuff. So we built a platform that allows that sharing of your content to happen automatically. On top of that, not only did we build a web app that allows you to do that, we built a plugin that automates that process. So when you install the plugin, what it does is it connects your website to the web version of SynLab, so that anytime a new post is posted on your site by AutoBlogger, it automatically gets pushed to your SynLab account and gets shared on 25 different social sites. Okay, so you're getting both of those options together. You're getting the web version of SynLab, okay, so that if you do want to go in and manually share any content, you can. And you're getting, we sell the booster plugin as an upgrade option. So you're getting that booster plugin for free as well, so that that process can happen automatically. Anytime AutoBlogger posts a new piece of content on your site, it's going to take the URL, it's going to push it to SynLab, and it's going to share it on your different social media sites. Ricardo is saying, I am in, but should I still keep ZERP? Yes, absolutely. ZERP was built more for that, the built-in database of zip codes and cities and all that. Yes, Alden is asking, there's step-by-step training on how to set all of this up. Yes, you can rest assured that all my platforms come with step-by-step tutorials on how to set everything up. Rob is saying, do we need to email anybody to get these extras? Yes. So I'm gonna mention to my team to let them know that I did throw in these additional bonuses. But it would help for you guys to send an email to my support desk just so that they know. All right. So let me post that here as well. And then I'll make sure that I communicate that to them as well, because they are not going to be expecting that. Oh, look at that. Okert is saying, of all your products I have, and I have a lot of them, this is the ultimate. Been looking for this. Awesome, Okert. Thank you. Chad is saying, after today's purchase, I now own all of your products, I think. Make sure you tell everyone that you have a video that shows how all of your products work together, as this have been life-changing. Oh, yes, yes, that is I'll make sure I send that out as well. I created a video that kind of shows how all of my products work together, which is very, very valuable, because I don't just create products just to create them. They also kind of serve a purpose to fulfill things that I used to do manually. So they all kind of work in line together. Good. Thank you for reminding me of that, Chad. I'll make sure that I do get that out. JJ is saying, I'm in. Thank you. Do we need our own ChatGPT account? No. So you saw how simple it is. There's no need for you to even log into ChatGPT. You just, boom, you go into AutoBlogger, you tell it what you want it to write for, and that's it. Orlando saying, finally, a system that automates blogging from A to Z. Absolutely, yep. And once you guys set up a few projects, you're gonna be blown away. Like, man, is it really that simple? It's just go in, set it up, and good to go. Yep, we have automated that whole process. All right, and if you guys have any final questions, let me know, please. Sandy is saying, do we have to host these sites elsewhere, or do you? Yeah, no, so you buy the domain, then you just set them up on your own hosting, and you're good to go. Samantha is saying, I had to step away earlier in the presentation, so I'm not sure if we have to get our own WordPress hosting. Yes, so you do have to have your own WordPress hosting to have this work, since it does work with, or just regular website hosting. It doesn't have to be specifically WordPress hosting, but as long as you have a hosting account, and then you can have, I think it's Fantastical setup that installs WordPress. That's all you need. Gregory, yes. Well, you know what? That's a great question. Gregory is asking, Activate is limited to 10 sites. Yes, but you know what? Let's go ahead and change that to unlimited, because we're getting unlimited on AutoBlogger. So I guess it only makes sense to do unlimited for Activate as well, so that you guys can get both. So let's change that. Where's it here? Unlimited. There you go, man. The value of this just keeps. You know what? That's why it pays to come on here live, guys. You guys ask the questions, and you know I've always been too nice of a person, and sometimes it works in my favor, sometimes it doesn't. And today you guys are getting all the goodies. Delphina saying, you have been so nice with all the add-ons. I think we need a recap. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's recap. Great idea. So you're getting AutoBlogger Agency. All right, you're getting AutoBlogger Unlimited. This gives you unlimited sites, unlimited content, unlimited optimizing, unlimited posting. You're getting all updates included for free forever. You're getting reseller rights with automated updates, so that you can sell the sites if you want to. You're going to get AutoBlogger Whitelabel. This allows you to create your own version within seconds with automated updates. You're going to get our Activation monetization plugin with unlimited. Okay, we did have a plan to do just 10 sites, but you guys who get the bundle deal are going to get unlimited. All right. You're also, hold on, where am I? Okay, and you're gonna get the $70 off coupon code. This, we already blew through that a couple of times. And then here you're getting also access to SynLab Agency, so that you can automate your syndication. You're gonna get access to the booster plugin included, so that the syndication happens automatically every time AutoBlogger posts for you. You're gonna get reseller rights to SynLab and the Booster plugin, so that if you do sell the site, it does come included with that sale as well. You're also gonna get activate reseller rights to activate, so that the monetization of the site goes along with the sale as well, because that's, for the most part, the most valuable part of a website is how it's making money. So the ads that are on there is the value to it. So if you're ever selling a site, you do not want to deactivate the ads, because that is what a lot of the valuation of that website is coming from. So you're going to get reseller rights to activate as well, so that that transfers over in the sale. And you're going to get done for your authority, the unlimited version, so that you can find high authority domains to build your sites on, so that you're not starting with a brand new domain, but you are starting with a domain with built-in authority. All right, so I believe that is everything that I covered. I know I threw in a lot of bonuses, but yeah, that is everything you're getting. Joseph is saying, do I need to link with a chat? No, you don't. You don't need to link with a chat GPT. We may have an update soon where you can connect your own chat GPT account if you want to. I'll talk to my developer and see that. And I think you're also asking, how do I get ChatGPT 4 as well? I think the only way you can get ChatGPT 4 right now still is if you upgrade to their $20 a month plan. I think it's still like that. I do have the $20 a month plan with them. But again, I don't think you need it. The difference between ChatGPT and GPT-4, I mean, I don't think it's really that big of a difference. Yeah, Kyle was saying, so instead of trying to find a niche, best to start with authority domain that makes sense. Like, yes, so it's always best to start with an authority domain instead of a brand new site. Chad is saying your team is going to strangle you. Yeah, I know. All right, Jeff Klein is saying that's it. Yes, no more. That's it. Yes, Paul, it is. Yeah, this one does have to be a yearly, especially when it comes to plugin. They are a bit of a headache. Yeah, Delphine is saying being able to pass on activate with the site is golden, as it allows you to have your affiliate link continue to market. Yes, absolutely. Greg, let me go ahead and send you my support desk email. All right, there you go. Oh, Delphine is saying that GPT-4 does have a Chrome extension. Well, we have a Chrome extension as well that I think kicks some cool butt. Done for you prompt, for those of you that may have it. Rick is saying thank you for not charging credits. You're welcome. Sue is asking for the next year, can we have a subscription option? I'm not sure what you mean by that. It is a yearly option here, and it's gonna stay at the discount that you have, so it's not gonna increase. It's not gonna do any of that. You are grandfathered in. Yes, Trent. 227 next year. Yes, so it's gonna stay at 227. It's not gonna jack up at 297 or 497. Whatever you lock it in at today, it's gonna stay at that price. JJ saying, what is the maximum length of each post? They're really, I mean, sometimes it can go 2,000 words, 500 words, 1,000 words. The good thing is that, if it does fluctuate, so it looks a little bit more natural. Sometimes it'll be longer, sometimes it'll be shorter. If every post on your site was, 500 words or 1,000 words or 2,000 words, everything was exactly the same, it wouldn't look that natural. Samantha saying, can we auto add YouTube videos to the sites we create? let me go ahead and ask my developer about that because I did want to have that added, but I don't think he was able to get that squeezed in. But that shouldn't be an issue. We will get that added as an update, and we'll do something real cool where you can either have other people's videos or your videos, because I know we could do it. It's just I don't think he had time. Sue was asking, can we change the size of the images it inserts? Great question. I'll write that one down and ask my developer about that. Let me write these down over here so that once I'm off the call, I'll go ahead and ask about these. Samantha's question and Sue's question. All right. Rick is saying, does this come with sales pages? No, it does not. But if you guys, I could kind of send you guys the copy, I guess, if you wanted to uh, use that. But for the most part, the white label is so that you can install them on your site and your client site um, without them knowing. Okay, it's not pretty much for you to sell them. You sell the service, which I think would be more profitable than you just selling the white label plugin version. I think that would be more profitable for you long term. Sue was saying, is the font preset or can we change? Yeah, the font it comes down mostly, I think, to the theme that you choose. So that the AutoBlogger doesn't control your font theme. Kyle is asking, any tips on how best to track ranking of your domain? Great question. I know we have a few apps of ours that track rankings. So I'm gonna ask my developer if there's something we can do for that. There might be some plugins out there already available for that, some free plugins. But if we can get something in there, I'll talk to my developer about that. Adriel is asking, can we specify the keywords, long tail keywords for each post? You can't really specify that right now, but whatever you type in as the niche, or whatever it is that you want the content to be based around, the AI will kind of understand that and know that it should optimize for that, whatever you put in there. So I'll see if we can have some leeway with allowing you to be a little bit more specific on what keyword you want to actually optimize for. But you saw some of the titles and the header tags that it wrote for me. All of that happened automatically. So kind of the AI knows that where it should optimize, how it should optimize, based on just providing it with the topic of the content that I want. Sandy is asking, when you put in total of 10 posts, what happens once those 10 posts are done? So that's it. Once those 10 posts are done, that project is considered completed. So it won't post more than that to that specific project. So I can either go back in and increase it or set up a new project and just have that, put a lot more than that if I wanted to. I just set that number to 10 as an example, but you can literally set it to 500, and that means that you'll literally won't have to touch it for years. Kyle is saying, is there a way to input a domain and hijack like a ClickBank site? Not sure what you mean by that. Are you meaning like overlay something over a site or just completely strip all the HTML? All right, so we are creeping up on 2 hours in the next minute or so. So I'll take some final questions before my voice totally gives out, even though my voice started giving out like 30 minutes into it. So if you have any final questions, let me know so I can answer them. If you haven't jumped in, let me go ahead and post the link one more time. All right, and I appreciate everyone that joined me today. There was a great session today. Lots of questions, lots of interaction. I really do appreciate that. And some great compliments. I really do appreciate when you guys enjoy the products that we put out. And I took a screenshot of some of them so that I can show my developer. He's usually always in the background, but he's pretty much the brains of the operation. I tell him, hey, look, this is what I want, this is what I need, and then he's has the ability to create it, which it's amazing what he can do with just me explaining what I want, and then boom, he goes to work and creates it. So he's the one that really deserves all the credit. Awesome. Orlando saying best webinar yet. Awesome. I appreciate that. JJ is saying, is Google penalizing ChatGPT content? Rumor has it, it's yes. Some people say yes, some people say no. It all depends. But we are working on something to be ready for that as well. So stay tuned for that. Awesome. So a bunch of more compliments come in. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Orlando, Ricardo, Rick, Dolphine. Thank you guys. And with that, it's 12:01. So we'll go ahead and call it a session. Jump in if you haven't jumped in. And if you already did jump in, get in there, get some sites set up. And I will talk to you on the next session. Thank you guys again for showing up.